Vlog day 325. By the Queen's reckoning, please. 4.26 miles at some pace. I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't really want to go for a run today. It's really cold, but now I'm all warmed up, so did it. It is Tuesday morning. I have no tours today, but I do have a lot of like random little things I need to do, side work to catch up on. Look, a book promo deal for Into the Nanton, I think, that I need to set up on Amazon today. It's not for today, it's coming soon though, I'll let you know. But first, I need to see if I can get an actual, like halfway decent avocado today. Ah, est-ce que il ne touche pas? Ouais, un s'il vous plaît. He wanted €3 for it. It's like, I think they only cost €1 at the store. That's why you never go to those guys unless you're desperate. Dang it. And I was tempted to get it, but I've only got $3.50 on me and I still need to buy bread, so no avocado in today's sandwich. Dang it. I bit the end off even before I was filming, sorry. Couldn't help myself. Old dressers leaving wood shavings all over. I mean, I don't know if you can see it, I kind of brushed it out already, but old bits of wood or pseudo wood, whatever this is. Ugh. If I end up having a wood allergy and dying, at least we'll all know. Well, hopefully I die after I post this, then we'll all know what happened. I ran, I ate, I am now ready to go sit and do admin work. Hooray! I just haven't really sat down with my computer for a while. I think I already mentioned that I need to set up a book deal on Amazon for like in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna be on a podcast soon too. I just need to look at my calendar, see what all I'm doing. I'm also going back to the prefecture this week. Well, I'm going to a different prefecture this time, hopefully to finish my paperwork. Hopefully. I also need to go see when I'm gonna have this final meeting with my bank. The last time we had one set up, she canceled on me and we just never set another one up. So I need to go do that as well. There's a lot of just really exciting, fun things that have to happen this afternoon. So I'm gonna walk by the bank and then go sit down, have a cup of coffee, and dive right into computer land. It'll be glorious. Rendezvous set. Everything's called a rendezvous here. We use rendezvous in English, but what do we use rendezvous for? Like just when we're feeling fancy, I guess. In France, it's pretty much every meeting is a rendezvous. Just about. Unless you're getting an interview, then that's an entretien. But that's a little bit more obnoxious to say. So rendezvous, you know, classy. J'ai commencé à faire une petite vidéo de moi et je l'ai vu et j'ai pensé wow, il est super joli lui. So I got my admin work done, which was not exactly what I was expecting to do with my day today, but I'm glad I got it. And now I need to go back and like clean my apartment. Moi je suis américain en fait. The owner of the Husky wanted to talk about the election there for a second. She heard me speaking English, asked where I was from. It's funny how everybody really still, I feel like people want to talk about the election more now that round one is over than we're talking about it beforehand. I think there's a level of frustration that's growing where they're like, their candidate didn't get through and they don't want to vote for Le Pen, but they don't want to vote for Macron. And so it's just kind of like that real frustration. And they have, I think we talked about this before, but they have what's called the vote blanche here, which is basically abstaining. You turn in a blank ballot basically, or I don't know if you check a box to say you're abstaining, but the problem is that it doesn't count for anything. So if a bunch of people abstain, it doesn't change the election results. Like in a lot of Scandinavian countries, if you abstain from the vote, then it actually counts towards the final results. And if enough people abstain, they recognize they need to redo the vote. Here, it doesn't work that way. So people are torn because they really want to abstain. They don't want to be a part of it, but they know that's a vote for Le Pen. I just had that conversation like 3 times, I think, in the last few hours with different people. So people are kind of worked up at the moment. in case you're not 100% up on your French politics, Marine Le Pen's father ran her party before she took it over from him, and he got this far in his own elections a while back. I think he was up against Chirac at the time. He made it to the second round with about, 20-some% of the vote, and then got crushed in the second round. So that's kind of the hope. That's what's going to happen. But during that election, the nation wasn't divided between so many candidates. And so that's why there's this huge risk of people just abstaining. But of course, there's the hope that people get up, vote, and crush Le Pen too on her time. So we won't know until that happens, though. Oh, is it kind of dark out here? You probably can't see me very well. I had kind of an interesting day. I got a lot of admin work done. It was kind of the boring, not fun stuff, but glad I did. Really not looking forward to the prefecture. That's something I'm not looking forward to doing. But it should be over after that.